Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Homes. And I'm back today with a Scentsy Club haul. Not my club, my mom's club. So like I said, and you probably have seen in my previous videos for like club hack videos and things like that, both my quarterly clubs that I have been pushed out to August. So I'm not getting any club orders. My last club order came out in February. And previous to that, it didn't come out for like 13 months. So I pushed it out 6 months so that way I could basically have an insurance policy on those fall and winter fragrances that I was scared that Scentsy might give the axe to next fall and winter. And really, I didn't need any new wax for spring and summer because I had a good stash from last year. So my clubs are pushed out. They're kind of just sitting there holding fragrances until we know, what their status is going to be in a couple of months. But my mom at this point, she's been working on her clubs. She's been getting them down. We've been cutting a lot that she doesn't like. She's found that actually her scent profile, like her scent preferences that she had like even a year ago aren't the same. Like she's not liking fragrances that she absolutely loved like a year ago. Case in point, she now hates banana nut bread. She gets like, I think she said acetone nail polish like with it. So she gave me all her banana nut bread that she has. She has like 4 or 5 bars of it. Now I don't love banana nut bread by Scentsy because I can't get it to perform in my house. So my local customers that love bakery have been loving it because they're able to destash for me with those things. So she's been, cutting and swapping stuff out. But now we're at the point where she doesn't have specific bars in her stash to warm to make a decision if it needs to be cut or stayed in her club. So we've decided that instead of doing the hack and pushing on all of her clubs every month, that we're going to allow at least one to process each month. So that way she can get the bars, actually have them to warm, and then we can make cuts from that point. So she had a club come out. I believe this one's her Floral club. My mother is insane. She just can't have one club and throw all her bars in like me. No, she has 4 or 5 different emails, and each email has a club, and she either has a quarterly or bi-monthly or both in there, depending on the email. And she's got like one club for floral, one club for bakery, one club for beverages, one club for manly scents, one club for winter scents, one club for tree scents, fall. That's how she wants to do it. By all means, go right ahead. I don't know how she keeps track of it, but that's how she does it. So I believe for her half price item, because with Scentsy Club, if you're not aware, let me do the disclaimer here. You can fast forward it if you already know the drill. But Scentsy Club is basically a subscription service through Scentsy for their consumable products. So you can create a club. There's no commitment, no fee to sign up. You basically just create an account with an email address, and then you can choose to have your consumable Scentsy products, so anything that has to be used up, wax, pods, room sprays, laundry cleaning, body, bulbs, cotton cleanups, anything that's going to be used up, not warmers, but anything that's going to be used up. You can put it on a monthly, bi-monthly, or quarterly basis, and then you are allowed 1 skip per calendar year. And there's lots of different perks. You get 10% off once your order is $30 or more. You unlock a half off item at $60 that you can add to your club. There's also reward points and referral points that you can turn into cash off your next order. And then there's the biggest perk of them all, which is probably the only reason why any of us have a Scentsy Club, is the Always Get My Bar perk. And the Always Get My Bar perk only applies to wax bars in your club. So if Scentsy decides that they don't want to make Flower Shop anymore and they retire it, if you have this fragrance in your Scentsy Club, even though it's retired from the website, from the catalog, can't get any more for regular purchase, you still will be able to get the fragrance because you have it in your Scentsy Club. So as long as you have it, Scentsy will continue to make it for you, even if you're the only person on God's green earth that has Flower Shop in their club. So that's why a lot of us have it, so we can have our favorite fragrances over and over and over again. So that's my disclaimer on club. I have lots of different club videos if you want to check those out. I have club hack videos. I'll try to post those in the description box so you can go to them at a later date. But yeah, that's my club little spiel. So I know she picked this up as her half off item, and a lot of us do this. We'll pick like the more expensive items as our half off, so it's better in value. So these washer whiffs I think are like $34 now for this huge tub. So she only paid $17 for it. So she got Fluffy Fleece, which has heliotrope. It kind of smells like flannel pajamas in my opinion. So she picked up that, and then she did throw in the club for not a half off or anything, but she just added it to her club subscription. But she got the dryer discs in Fluffy Fleece. And I do want to say, in a previous video, I think it was my empties video, I was talking about the recent dryer discs that I had used up. I got tongue-tied, and I said that the dryer disc did their functional purpose by removing static and wrinkles. Yeah, the dryer discs don't do that. So I apologize. I think I was getting the dryer sheets mixed up because I did have those also in my empties box. So the dryer discs, they basically give off scent. They don't really have any other functional purpose other than that, scenting the clothes. So she did pick up those. But the rest of it is all bars. And this is her Floral club. But there are some fragrances in here that aren't floral. And I did want to say this before we started, because she got this bright idea to do the different clubs this way after she had already had a club for a while. So there's some fragrances in here that aren't floral, but she can't move them because they're retired and they haven't come back yet for her to move into the appropriate club that they're supposed to be in. So we'll just go from there. So like I said, she didn't have a lot of these like at her house, so that's why she had to have this club come out. So all right, we shall get started here. She got a lot in this club, and I think she's got some like limited time offerings in here too that she didn't get a chance to warm, and this is like her first time getting them. So she's got red cedar and sage in this club. I know she also has it in her fall club, and she also has it in her masculine club because she can't decide what category she wants to put it in, so she put it in all three clubs. So red cedar and sage, this was from the last Bring Back My Bar. I really like the scent, but I just can't do it. It's just too sharp and intense for me. I know a lot of you loved this fragrance and we're super excited to get it back in that last Bring Back My Bar. This is kind of like my mom. I know my mom's gonna like this one. So that's red cedar and sage. Also from that same Bring Back My Bar, Sweet Pea and Vanilla. She has now removed this from her club. The minute she opened it and smelled it, she was like, yeah, no. So this has been removed, and I don't know if she's giving it to me for de-stash purposes or not. I don't mind Sweet Pea and Vanilla. It reminds me of nostalgic Scentsy because this used to be in their classics category. They used to have a classics category in their catalog, and Sweet Pea and Vanilla was in there. I think also they had one that was like bestsellers, and Sweet Pea and Vanilla was in there. My mother-in-law absolutely loves Sweet Pea and Vanilla. It's her favorite fragrance. I tried to get her to start a club. She didn't want to do it, so she missed out on this. So it's going to be a long time before this one's available again. But this is nice. It's just quintessential 90s Sweet Pea and Vanilla. If you remember purchasing that from like any bath, bodywork type of store, that's what that smells like. I think this is pretty much all the... Okay, yeah. So she has all 4 breast cancer bars in this club order because she never got them. So this one was I Pink I Can. This one was the tropical one. The one that reminded me of a Little Hot Orchid, but I chose a Little Hot Orchid over this one, so I did not club anything from the Breast Cancer Awareness Collection. I did see that this collection was available in the flash sale for a very, very decent price. So if you ended up liking this whole collection, I hope you grab some of that, the collection for that flash sale price. But yeah, so this one's very tropical, hibiscus, reminds me of a Little Hot Orchid. Got some plumeria in there, I think. So that one's like tropical floral. Turn Up the Pink. I think this is the one that was the Band-Aid funeral home bar, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, wow. That one is like all busted. Ugh, hold on a second. Oh, yeah. That one's busted to shit. Look at that. Okay, no. This is not the one that was Band-Aid or funeral home. This one's actually pretty nice. It's like a sweeter, lighter floral. Think of like Sweet Amber and Freesia, Flower Child, like those type of sweet, fruity florals. That's what this one smells like. Turn Up the Pink. Positively Pink. I think this was the one that had sandalwood, vanilla, and raspberry, I think. I was really hoping that it would have been like a berry version of satin sheets, but it wasn't. It's very dull on cold. Yeah, I now understand why I didn't club any from that collection because it's very underwhelming. All right, Pink Spreads Hope. I bet this is the Band-Aid one. Yep, this is the funeral home one. This is very rose, very powdery rose. Like if you had a baby powder and it was rose scented. And it does have like a little bit of like the powdery dust that's on Band-Aid wrappers. Not for me, but she can have fun warming those and figuring out which one she wants. Also from the Bring Back My Bar from last round, Peony Petals. She actually really liked Peony Petals. I didn't. Yeah, it still smells the same way. Very, very high on the peonies. I mean, it's not a bad floral by any means. I just don't like a straight peony. Like, I like my peonies mixed with other things. Like Sunburst Bamboo, that has peonies in it, but it also has cucumber and a bamboo in it. So I enjoy it that way, but not just like straight on its own. She also clubbed lots of lavender from that same Bring Back My Bar. I love the packaging because it's the two-toned one. This one I was hoping with time it would cure a little bit better. And that is not the case. I don't know if this is a fresh pour or not. I really can't see the pour date. Sometimes you can see it. Yeah. It's still extremely light. So that's lots of lavender. All right, I know this one she did not get a chance to warm. We just threw it in when it was available, the Dalmatian 101 Dalmatians collection bar. I did get the scent pack in it because I did pick up Patch, the Scentsy buddy from that collection for my youngest son, but I didn't get a chance to get the wax bar. This is like apple blossom. I know there's like Lily of the Valley and apples, but this is like a budding apple tree when the blossoms are first starting to bud and open up in the springtime. It's all right. I just don't need another apple scent in my life. But I feel like if you liked things like Appealing Apple or A is for Apple, because it's more of like that green apple that I'm getting in here. Also like Twitter Pated. If you liked like the greeneriness of Twitter Pated, then you'll like this one, the Top Dog. But I mostly get apple blossoms. That's what I'm getting in here. Okay. Flower Shop. This was from a Bring Back My Bar a couple rounds ago. It literally smells like baby's breath to me. It's lovely. It's a great mixer with other floral scents. It's super strong, super long lasting, but it just smells like baby's breath to me and like floral greens. Oh, it's so good. I did not club this. She clubbed it, so I know she said that that one's not going anywhere. All right, do we have any more floral in here? Yep, we do. So this is from the Valentine's Day collection that we just had this year. I ended up not getting any of the Valentine's Day collection. I didn't get the early access. I didn't purchase any of the bars. I kind of just skipped on the collection as a whole. Apparently, my mom clubbed this one, I Pick You, thinking that she would like it. I think this is the one that everyone said kind of reminded them of Love Story, which is a very old Scentsy fragrance. I do kind of get that, but it doesn't have the chocolate note that Love Story has. It's all right, but it's not like special enough to me to have it in club. But she has that one. Okay, then the rest of these are not particularly floral. I think these are the ones that are just stuck in her club until they come back and she can move them. Root Beer Float. Definitely not a floral bar. This is such a happy scent. Like, I don't know how you could be sad and warm Root Beer Float. It literally smells like Root Beer Float. Oh, it's so good. If you love root beer, this is not like a scent you're going to want all the time. My mom loves root beer, so she'll warm this all the time. I think she's up to like 7 or 8 bars now. She warms it all the time, though, but she just keeps getting, you know, keeps getting it. But, yeah. This was a Bring Back Your Bar. Bring Back My Bar. Sorry. My Bar. Oh, gosh. A couple years now, I think. She's had it in her club for as long as I can remember. Lion King Into the Jungle. We actually just warmed this in her house this past weekend because she wanted to see if she liked this over Banana Leaf and Bamboo. She ended up liking both. So both are still placeholders in her club. This is very fresh, very grassy, very greenery. I don't care for it because I like other greenery scents like sea salt and avocado and prickly pear agave and things like that. Simply Irresistible. I do believe this was a Bring Back My Bar 2 years ago. This to me is very soapy. And it kind of reminds me of Irish Spring. Irish Spring soap a little bit. It's not a bad scent. It's very light. But it's long lasting, like it lingers for a while. So it's a good, lighter masculine scent that doesn't really read cologne, but isn't overly soapy. Yeah. She's got Pink Coconut in here. This one had the Tahitian Vanilla and the Earth Clay. And I think some type of berry. No, I can't remember what one. Yeah, all I get is the Earth Clay. Like, it reminds me of my Freeman's face clay masks that I use all the time. That's what I get from Pink Coconut. But I also get, like, a dustiness from this bar, too. Kind of like how the dustiness is with Sandswept. It's almost similar to this. That dusty note. So, that's Pink Coconut. Also from a previous Easter collection, can't remember what year, Violet Sponge Sugar. I think this is the one that Mandarin Zest came out, and Pinkberry Fluff, and I think this one, that Easter collection. Let me tell you, the Violet Sponge Sugar, when it was a limited time offering, I didn't like it because it was too light. And I said, I'm not going to pay $6 for a light bar. Because, like, I prefer my scents to be in my face at all times. This thing cures like a freaking champ. She has some of these bars that are like over a year old, and I swear to God, you put them in just like 1 or 2 cubes, it fills a large area for like days. It's insane how well Violet Sponge Sugar cured. So if you have any of these in your stash, pull them out, warm them this month. I'm telling you, you're going to revisit this scent and be like, why did I not club it? Because it is that good after it's cured a while. So that's Violet Sponge Sugar. Desert Rock and Citron. This is from last year's Father's Day collection. It's not supposed to be in this club. This should be in her masculine club, but she can't move it. Oh, this is such a good scent. I didn't club it. I should have clubbed it because I do like this, but it's very soapy, and I also get a soap quality with cucumber and cactus water, and I like cucumber and cactus water better than Desert Rock and Citron, so I think that's why I didn't club this bar. But I would not be mad about having this in my stash, or if like I got a mystery bundle from like a flash sale or something, I would not be mad about having this one. That's a really good one. And then Buzz Lightyear, this is from last Bring Back My Bar round. She did kick this out of her club. She only kept it in one more round to get a bar of this for her stash, and then she kicked it out. This to me smells like grape bottle caps. If you remember that candy from back in the day. I think they still make them actually. But this is like the grape flavored bottle caps. Very fruity, very grapey. Summer Rain. Oh, I love Summer Rain. It's got like cyclamen and black lava salt. Oh, it's just so good. It's such a great watery, earthy like fragrance. I would have clubbed it, but she clubbed it, and I just, you know, grab bars from her when we do swaps and stuff. I would prefer to have Thunderstorm in my club over Summer Rain, even though Summer Rain is a really great bar and performs really well, and I enjoy the fragrance itself. I would much prefer to have Thunderstorm in my club over this one, so that's why I didn't club it. And then last but not least, Mediterranean Spa. This was from a previous Bring Back My Bar. I did have this clubbed at one point, and then I kicked it out prematurely. The bars that she's been getting of Mediterranean Spa are nothing like the bars that came in my Bring Back My Bar sampler. This is so good. It's lemony. It's salty air. So spa and mineral-like. Great bathroom scent. I really wish I didn't kick this out of my club. I know she said she's keeping it in forever, like it's not going away. Oh, it's so good. So that's her club. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know everyone loves club hauls, and you guys are probably sick of seeing what I have in my club because it really hasn't changed much, and I pretty much have the same thing. But I figured that, you know, it would be a different type of video to show somebody else's club, what somebody else besides me has in their club. So, and since she has like 7 or 8 of them, we might as well do a video while she gets them. So I hope you guys like it. In the comment section, let me know if you guys have any of these fragrances clubbed. If you've had any like recent warming experiences with them. Have you warmed you know, recently? Has your experience been different from when you first got them? Please let me know, because I do feel like sometimes with, especially with Bring Back My Bar samplers, or even like other early access bundles, I feel like the batch isn't the same as when they launch or when you get future batches. It's happened to me quite a few times over the past 6 months that it's starting to not be a coincidence, and I wonder if other people are getting that same type of experience as well. I know recently I had a customer order raspberry hibiscus tea, and I sniffed it, and it was completely different from what that scent was last year when I got it as a new release from the spring and summer catalog. So, and like I said, Mediterranean Spa is the same way. So I'm just curious if other people are getting that same type of experience. Is it completely different from your early access or your first order on the fragrance. So thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I appreciate the support. And if you're not already subscribed, please consider to do so. That way you don't miss out on my next video. Until next time, guys. See ya.